Hello, everybody. We are back. All right. We are on the first review course 16 of ACI, class 8. Question 1. Hana,
Yes. Hello, teacher.
будь ласка, читай.
Дякую. The last of the four reasoning, sorry,
Reasonings. Reasonings.
reasons
Yeah.
of the forward order involves great compassion. What is the difference between great compassion, holy great compassion, and just compassion?
Oh yeah, this question. Um, for some reason I always forget, but uh one is just wanting to get people out of pain. One is that's just compassion, I think. One is great compassion is wanting to get enlightened, get wanting everyone to get enlightened or wanting to get enlightened to get everybody out of pain. And holy great compassion is the same thing, but in a Buddha, I think. Mm. Read this, Hannah.
Mm. Compassion is the wish that others be freed from common suffering without taking up upon oneself the responsibility to bring this about. Great compassion in the wish that all others be freed from all suffering and the discussion to make this happen oneself.
Decision.
The decision, decision to make this happen oneself. The decision to protect all beings. Holy Great Compassion is the compassion of an enlightened being, of someone who actually does help all living beings.
Yay. I did remember it. Good job. Thank you. All right. Um, Number 2. Good job, Hannah. Daria, read number 2, please.
Mhm. Thank you. Name three reasons why the Charvakas believed that the mind,
Charvakas.
Charvakas
Yep.
believed that the mind dead when the body dead
Died.
or died. Right.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. Charvakas. They think, I mean, basically they believe in chemicals. So when the physical substance ended, then the mind ended too. Things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, read this.
The mind is a quality of the body in the way that the ability to make a person drunk in a quality of alcohol. Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. B, the mind is by nature depend on the body in the way that this design yes, that you put on a wall is dependent upon this wall. C, the mind is a result of the body in the way that light is a result of a lamp. lamp.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they think those things. All right. Thank you, Daria. Explain the meaning of material cause. Hmm. I want Mike Hoffman to do it.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Mike.
Material cause is like the the stuff of one moment that flops over into the next moment. So it's like the physical material that's causing the next moment of that same thing.
Yep. For a tree, what would it be? Don't
Uh,
don't crash. Wait, was that a left? Was that a left turn?
it was the right turn. It was a fast one too. Um, the uh, the for a tree it would be like the sprout or the seed to the sprout to the tree.
Exactly. Correct. I'm not letting you read. I'm gonna read it.
Thank
A material cause is the main, I don't know what you're doing, is the main material or stuff that turns into the result, the thing that flops over into the result. An example would be a seed for a tree or clay for a pot, as opposed to other types of causes or factors like fertilizer, water, or sunlight, which are not the main thing that turns into the result. Nearlangi gu is cause, gi is of, or like make it into an adjective. Nearland means like re literally really taken on or something, or actually taken on, but it's uh material is the translation here. Okay, how many questions are there? 11. Okay, number 4. Uh, Vanitova, would you like to read?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Thank you for asking.
Why can the cause of your mind at birth be living physical matter? Betenscheid in better living physical matter.
Yep. Um, I mean, basically the Nirlangi goo, right? The mind is nothing like physical matter, so therefore it can't be the Nirlangi goo, can't be the material cause of mind, because mind is invisible, untouchable, ineffable, infinite. Physical matter is the opposite, pretty much. Read all this stuff, Panitova.
All living physical matter is involved with one or more of the sense powers. If living physical matter were the cause of your mind at birth, then it will either be one or a combination of the sense powers, which was causing this mind. The mind cannot have come from any one of the sense alone signs. If this were the case, then a person who lacked this sense, such as a blind or deaf man, could never have a mind. The mind cannot either have come either from all the senses together or from some combination of them, because in this case, a person who lacked any of the sense powers involved could never then have a mind. Additionally, If mind were materially caused by the senses, it would have to possess the qualities of the senses. One would have to be able to see with the memory, for example, as clearly as one does with the eyes. 1.2.
Yeah, you want to do the Tibetan?
Suk physical form. One po is like sense power, and e article e genitive of.
Yeah, exactly. Suk, form or physical, Wangpoi of the sense powers. Yeah. Hmm. Yep. Okay. Number 5. I'm just gonna read this one because time, okay? Why can't this cause be outside physical matter? If some particular kind of outside physical matter, such as some chemical element, were the cause of the mind at birth, then a new mind would be produced whenever this particular chemical element was present. If a combination of particular elements caused this mind, then the mind would disappear whenever any one of the elements was removed from the combination. Additionally, the mind shares none of the general qualities of physical matter. It is crystal clear, ineffable, aware, without physical boundary, cannot be weighed, and cannot be measured as to its size. It is, in fact, the complete opposite of physical matter. Oh, that's the one I said for the last one. Doesn't it apply to both? Yeah, I don't know. Chi means outside. Chi means like outer or something. Tsuk, physical matter. Yeah, so this one's physical matter, Tsuk, right? Yeah, it can be a few things. Here it's physical matter. All right, I'll read this one too. If this cause is mind, why can't it be the mind of someone else? And people do believe this, right? So it's not a ridiculous question. The result of a material cause must resemble that cause. Suppose then that the cause of our mind at birth were the mind or minds of others, those of our parents, for example. In this case, the minds of children must always resemble the minds of their parents. The child of an artisan, for example, would always have to exhibit the skill of its parent. But it's obvious that this is generally not generally the case at all. Shengigu, other, it just means other, but it means someone else. Someone else is the cause, right? Gyu cause. This is like apostrophe else s. Someone else's is the cause. All right, cool. Number 7. A question every Buddhist should have the answer to, okay? Um, Loan, read this.
Yes, my teacher. What is the basic principle underlying Master Dhammakirti's argument in favor of past and future life?
Yeah. What is it, Loan? What do you think?
Mm, I think thing uh, come the mm, the thing come from the the same type thing.
Yeah,
See,
Nilangigu. Um, yeah, and it has to be preceded by something, so therefore whatever happened before you were born, and it has to keep going into something like it. So whatever happens after you die. Yeah. Read this.
yes, the basic principle underlying Master Dharmakirti's arguments is that all cause things come from something which is of a similar type and which come before it.
Yep, exactly. All right. Number 8. Thank you, Loan. Um, uh, Hannah, back to you. Read this one.
Um, Explain why the mind of a normal person of the moment of death crosses into other state of mind of a similar type.
Yeah. Yeah, why? I mean, they're forced to because of karma, right? Um, mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, read this, Hannah.
A normal person has emotion of desire, the emotion of liking things in an ignorant way. In their mind of they die. This emotion causes their mind to cross the line into the next life as a continue, continuation of the
Continuation. Continuation.
continuation of
Yeah.
the current mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's there's the three desires. What? Duce, Jikse, and there's a third one. Just jumped out of my head. Oh, Tsitse. The fear of being annihilated, the desire to keep living, and the desire to exist. Something like that. Anyway, they're all called Sres, S-R-E-D. Sarata Tsa Tengu Tse Ta Tse. Um, okay. Number 9. Um, forget who was next. I think Daria. Daria, read this.
Give the three paths of Master Dharmakirti's uh, main proof for future lives. Tibetan track in Tibetan with English translation.
Yeah, thanks. What are the three main parts? Mm, I don't know. Um, things must come from things like them. So therefore the mind must come from and proceed into past and future lives. Mm, due to karma. Okay, yeah, here's the subject. I'll say it. Consider the mind of a normal person at the moment of death. Yeah. Tamelpe Chiki Rikpa Churchen. Churchen, consider Rikpa, the mind, awareness of um or at death, Chika, Tamelpa, a normal person. Yeah, consider the mind of a normal person at death. Um, they must have a future life. Yeah, that mind will cross into a future mind. Rikpa Chimar Samjorte. Rikpa, that mind. Chi, future, or Chimar, future. Samjor, uh, cross into, right? It will te into another that mind will cross into a future life. Te, because um it comes from past instances of life. Hmm. Oh, it's the desire. Yeah. Because that mind possesses desire. Yeah. Uh, Chak chen gi rikpa yin peechir. Yin peechir because rikpa, that mind, chuchen, I mean, chak chen possesses desire. Okay. That all makes sense. Um, oh, this is what I was just talking about. Number 10. Um, Panitova, please read.
Name and describe the three types of the eighth link of the chain of dependence form of the view of life.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. I think it's Jikse, Dutse, and Tsitse. Let's look at it. Yeah, I remember. Um, Panitova, you read.
Craving desire, an emotion of craving where you desire in an ignorant way or not to lose an attractive object. Can you hear?
Yes, we can hear. Thank you so
Dulce.
much. Yeah, yeah, Dutse. Um, yeah, you don't want to lose an attractive object. Okay. Second one.
Craving, fear, an emotion of craving where you desire in an ignorant way to avoid unpleasant objects. Please note that some forms of the Tibetan spelling for the second type cannot crave craving destruction with the same meaning as craving fear.
Yeah,
Jigsaw.
yeah. Some don't have the S here. The secondary saw suffix. Um, yeah, you want to go away from unpleasant. So it's basically ignorant liking at the moment of death. This is ignorant disliking at the moment of death, essentially. And the last one?
Craving for existence, an emotion of craving where you desire in an ignorant way that the me continues to exist. This happens at the moment of death when you are gripped by fear that your being is ending. Sisa, sorry for noisy.
Nah, it's fine. Yeah, tsitse. Tsi means existence. And say again means desire. Yeah, you think you're gonna like disappear or something, but it's because you this is all for a normal being, meaning a non-aria, okay? Um, it says it, yeah, for a normal person, okay? Tamelpa. Because if you're an aria, you can't have an intellectual belief that would drive any of these three. And that's one of the main reasons you can only live 7 lifetimes or less after you see emptiness directly. Because the karma that makes you be reborn is is definitively damaged when you see emptiness directly. Because none of these three really have any power anymore. And those are the three things that give you a future life, which is samsaric. All right. Thanks, Panitova. Number 11. Loan, please read.
Yes. The key is to why Korean trigger your existing karma at the moment of death is how it's focused upon yourself. Describe the four levels of focusing upon yourself and a plan which one can trigger uh, this karma.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. 4 levels. You can just think without examining me, like I'm talking. That's fine. You can think uh of things self-existently, like there's a me that exists separate from karma. You can think the me that comes from karma. And what's the fourth one? I don't know. I don't know. Read them, Loan. I'm forgetting the fourth one.
Yes. Focusing on yourself or me in a gentle way without taking or examining your true nature. This state of mind is a valid perception and does not trigger this karma.
Yeah, okay, got that one. What's next?
Seeing yourself as self-existent or as having some nature of your own or as coming from your outside and believing that you see. This is a mistaken state of mind, which the trigger the karma maintains.
Okay, we said that one. Oh, I get it. Inborn intellectual. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Read this.
Seeing yourself as self-existent, but not believing what you see, because you have previously seen emptiness directly. If this person dies without overcoming the inborn habit of seeing things as self-existent, then the karma mentioned will still be triggered. This is why one does not stop rebirth simply by reaching the path of seeing or the direct perception of emptiness.
Yep, exactly. That's what we were just talking about. All right, read this.
Neither seeing yourself as self-existent nor believing that you are. This refers to a person who had overcome even the, the inborn tendency of seeing things as self-existent. Existent. Thank you, teacher.
Yeah, this is the inborn. Okay. Okay. That's it. Thank you. Um, let's see you tomorrow. We only have a couple classes left in the first review course. Again, we'll have class on Sunday because I need to catch up this a couple days to finish on time. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you are benefiting from this. We're almost done. Thank you, translators. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. See
Thank you.
you.